What's going on, guys? This is Jack bringing you our Week 5 battle versus David in the Disco Daves. We have not fought David in forever since Season 4, I believe. Here, let me turn my AC down so I don't have that going on in the background. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. We have not fought David in forever, and he has been... Historically, he was my Achilles heel. I believe I've only ever beat him once. So here's hoping I can make that twice. I don't see Bulu, which is fantastic. Zarud has perfect neutral coverage against his entire team. And Dewblade looks less necessary now, although it could still be useful for the Dragon Knight. He has nothing that outspeeds Beedrill, besides like a Scarf Zapdos looks like. So I see no reason not to start off with Beedrill. As he does start off with the Slowking, so I get... I mean, how much is U-Turn going to do? I'm going to turn on the volume just a little bit. Hopefully that's a little better for you guys. Obviously I can't... I don't know how it sounds in post-op, so, you know, I just kind of have to feel it. Is this Slowking? Slowking Galar, Assault Vest. U-Turn is going to do a decent amount. Yeah, so we're going to Mega Evolve and just go for a U-Turn. Man, that does not do as much. Oh, because I still have Swarm here. Where's Adaptability? There, that's going to do a little more. So yeah, that does look to be a min roll. Max HP, no defense. And here I see he's probably going for a Fire Blast. Fire Blast is pretty decent coverage against my team. I feel like going out into Greninja. I'm obviously immune to the Psychic and resist the Fire Blast. He wouldn't go for a Sludge Bomb. So yeah, he goes for a Psychic move. He has no resist to Dark Pulse. That did a lot. Greninja offensive. Let's put Life Orb versus Celesteela. So Dark Pulse did 45%, so that looks to be a min roll of offensive Celesteela. So Hydro Pump should take it out. I'm fine with him playing the switching game. Dark Pulse. We get the flinch. That's unfortunate for him. Again, he doesn't have a switch in, so that's definitely AV. Actually, let's. That's why we have Calcs over. I'm like almost positive that's AV. Yeah, 46%. That was a max roll, but yeah, that's definitely Assault Vest. Or mid roll. Oh no, not even. So it looks to be a AV max HP, max special attack probably. So no reason not to go for another Dark Pulse. And I can just go for another one right here. And he is Scarf. Alrighty. So we do lose Greninja there, unfortunately. Yeah, it is pretty unfortunate that we lose Greninja. However, we can go out into Galvantula here. And we'll set up our webs. His own... He's almost definitely going on to Swampert here. I wish I had expected the Zapdos. I shouldn't have played around with that. I should have gone on to Florges. That was messy on my part. I was getting cocky. Yeah, that was messy on my part. I would love to hard swap into Zarude here. So now that Zapdos, we know Zapdos is, so my Zarude is Cell Battery. So now that we know Zapdos is Scarf, we can play around that. So I have to make a decision here. Do I put Webs up? Pelipper is a pretty reliable defogger and it's still around. So I want to hard swap into Zarude. No. No, I want to get Webs up. Because I'm fairly certain with Webs up. Actually, I'm not sure. Oh, it goes on to Dragonite, which is interesting. I'm just going to go for a Thunder here. Hopefully we can paralyze this thing. Yes, we do, and it's not Lumberry. So I'm just going to keep going for Thunders. So we lose our Galvantula there. But this is why we have Doublade. And no reason not to go for Rock Slide. And that is Dragonite down. So Zarude's really going to have to come in clutch. I think if I get a bulk up, I just win. Because Celesteela is pretty low. Actually, Zarude just wins. So Pelipper is Stamp Rock, confirmed. I want to get a Toxic-Off. He's probably, oh shoot, don't go into he goes into Celesteela. Gosh dang it. I want Chip Damage on this thing because this is the only thing standing in the way of Zarude sweeping. Rock Slide's gonna do more than Shadow Sneak. And now I need to get out of here. Oh, this thing is such a problem for me. Why? I've been playing recklessly. I really needed either Greninja or Galvantula around to keep this thing from doing what it does. It's going to protect here. Or as he goes for an Air Slash. Oh my goodness. See, this is why he's my Achilles heel. Like, he just never does what I expect him to do. I need my Zarude around. I cannot afford to let it go down here. So, what does Zarude do to Celesteela? What HP range does it need to be at? I need them around 40%, so I need to get rid of leftovers. What does Celesteela do to Beedrill? Can Beedrill live in Air Slash? No, it cannot. So, unfortunately, I just have to go into Doublade, go for a Shadow Sneak here. Of course, he got a crit. Yeah, I have to go for a Shadow Sneak and then a knockoff with Beedrill to hopefully get to where... Oh gosh, dang it, he's... Fucking Beast Boost. That's GG. Knockoff, and then I need a crit with Darkest Lariat. Yep. Gosh dang it. Yep, here we go. So, let's see here. I did not respect Celesteela enough, clearly. I thought I had coverage for it, and then, of course, I just sacked the two things I had that were supposed to deal with it. Yeah, Yeah, so once again, David defeats me in a pretty one-sided battle. So let's go over what I could have gone differently there. Like I said before, I absolutely should have scouted for the Scarf Zapdos. That was, I mean, it was obviously Scarf Zapdos. He had nothing else. He wanted something on his team that could outspeed Beedrill, other than Swampert and Rain. And yeah, it was super obvious, and I should not have just risked Greninja there. I absolutely should have gone into Florges. After that, let's see. I should have saved Galvantula there. I wasn't. I mean, I just forgot Dual Wing Beat was a thing, and I still have my Focus Sash. So I was like, oh, I can live another hit and kill it with Thunder. So I just forgot Dual Wing Beat was a thing, so I wasn't expecting that. That's just negligence on my part. But I think the big loss was losing Greninja. The Greninja was what I needed to break through a lot of his team. And yeah, once I lost those two things, I just had nothing that could deal with Celesteela. Zarude could have done something, but I needed to either get a cell battery off of Zapdos or a bulk up on something else, maybe the Swampert out of Rain. But yeah, good game, David. Once again, showing me that, keeping me in check, keeping me from getting too confident. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.